Hello, beloved, and welcome to your message from God. Welcome to Split Personality Disorder, episode 4 of 17. Welcome to the Prophetic Vessel Show. Thank you so much for joining me, beloved, alright? If you're keen or interested in booking me for my services, I do offer dream interpretations, love readings, spiritual path readings, as well as messages from God. Alright, I would like to kindly inform you though that unfortunately my one-on-one sessions are closed, but I will be reopening those within 4 months. Alright, so let's step further in to episode 4 of 17 of Split Personality Disorder. If you've gotten this far, then you know by now, you've gathered the narrative, we've formulated an in-depth understanding of what we're dealing with here, and we're just tapping further in. Alright. Alright, let me tap us in here, alright? Alright, so God is saying the theme for this episode is titled Switching Lives, alright? Switching Lives. That's the theme. The title of the theme is Switching Lives for episode 4 of 17. Alright, for Split Personality Disorder. So let's tap in further here. So the energy permeating is very symbolic to a boomerang effect, a doppelganger effect, or sort of like a mirrored effect. That's the energy I'm feeling. Alright, moving forward, let's see what's going on here. Let's talk to God. God, talk to us further about this, please. Tap us in. Alrighty. So, we have the King of Pentacles reversed, alright? The King of Pentacles reversed is masculine earth energy. Masculine earth energy. Alright? And then we have the Knight of Swords. The card of impulsivity, alright? Being impulsive and irrational. Bless me, alright. Followed by the Hierophant reversed, Taurus energy, as well as Gemini with the Knight of Swords. And then the King of Pentacles reversed is symbolic because it's in its reverse form. Therefore, it's the Capricorn Cancer polarity point. The Taurus energy, the Hierophant energy is also reversed. It's not upright, also in its polarity point, which is Taurus Scorpio energy. Therefore, right? The opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. Moving forward, we also have the Queen of Cups. That's the energy of fluidity. That's more water, more in-depth layers type energy. We have the Five of Wands, the card of sort of passion, driven actions, passionate driven actions towards another or in life. All right. Let's see what we got going on for episode 4 of 17. The theme being switching lives is very prominent. God is saying, keep that in mind. That's what we're going to be dissecting here. God is saying, Ashe, God is saying that there is a deep wounded sorrow embedded within this person's reality, something in which they have to constantly live by or live with. God is saying, Ashe. So within that regard, this person is therefore constantly trying to run away from their own reality run away from a mess they've created that has turned into this, or rather that has become a wound to them. So God is saying that this person, there is a lot of stagnancy, lack of progression, and lack of evolution in their life, in aspects of their life, such as career, love, and socioeconomic status quo. And that's because of the spiritual rank, alright? The spiritual rank has to do with this. So God is wanting me to explain that further, Ashe. So, therefore I will. So spiritual rank, everyone has a spiritual rank. Everyone has a rank to them. Now, whether that be highly ranked or a lower graduate of life, someone in the training course, someone that has still a lot to learn, all right, when it comes to life, when it comes to evolving, when it comes to growing as a human being, all right. And when we look at the high vibrational beings, those be leaders, all right, people that are good even in bad situations, or even when dealing with bad people, or even when their environment is bad for them, they remain of good, of light, they hold the light, all right. So those are anchors, those are people that people depend on, those are the types of people that are needed in their reality. Those are people that are that matters in a way that they hold other people down. Their destiny is in alignment with a lot of other people's destiny. They have a lot of responsibility to their name, therefore. It's that type of energy, right? So with that being said, God is wanting me to digress and state that not everybody can hold their own, right? To each his own, let's all do our own thing. Let's see who's going to be successful. Let's see where this is going to go. Let's see where this is headed. As much as we'd like to claim control over our lives like that, tomorrow is no promise to anybody, billionaire or poor, wealthy or not. You know, tomorrow isn't promised to no motherfucker. You know, only God knows what's going to happen. Only God has instilled plans within tomorrow. Only God knows even what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. You know, we just can anticipate the full knowing information that we've learned, acquired. That's why it's important to always, you know, be a student of life. No matter how much of a teacher you become, or no matter how much of a blueprint God makes you or makes out of you, however you are used as the vessel, whoever you become, it's important to choose to be the student, choose to learn, choose to be the humble one. You know, because God can strip you off the title, the so-called title that is holding you down, you know. So with that being said, the switching lives analogy that is the theme for this episode has to do with this person's wound being something that they cannot get rid of. They want to therefore trade lives. They're a seeker of that. They've always wanted that for themselves. So, which life? God is saying you are not the first victim. This person has claimed a lot of lives in a way that they've caused destruction and chaos in people's lives, all right? But they've never gotten the desirable outcome, the favorable outcome, because it always turned out bad for them. Bad people reap bad harvests no matter what they plant, all right? God is saying, Ashe. So let's tap in further to the layers of this energy and see what we got going on, what we're dealing with here. Tap further into this. the mirror, the projection card, the card of entrapment, Eight of Swords, Gemini energy. Alright. I'm being cool not to take these. Alright. But look at the bottom of the deck instead. We have the card of entrapment, the card of the mirror, the same energy I was seeing and being drawn to. So God is saying that's the only energy to be pulled for now from this, alright, deck of cards for this energy for clarification. Alright. So I'm being called to put it next to the Hierophant reversed. So the Hierophant is symbolic to the card of integrity, dignity, and diligence. With the Eight of Swords coming out here, the card of entrapment, projection, and falsehood, basically, right? It states to me that this individual here, they have a lot of lack of moral virtues. They don't have a moral compass. They allow themselves to be used. They tolerate abuse. They tolerate things that they shouldn't be tolerating. They put themselves through things they shouldn't put themselves through. They have lack of self-love, lack of self-worth, all right? And with that being said, they tend to project that onto you, onto people, onto their world. Within, especially towards you within this instance, because there's a whole series based on this motherfucker in regards to your whole life here. So someone you dealing with is a prominent figure. Or at least that's all that they've been trying to be. They've been trying to be of prominence, relevance, hence their behavior towards you. But they see that your nature of diligence, integrity, and dignity is keeping you in a state of grace. Either how you were seen, how you come off, how you were moving with regards to this. You're maintaining grace. That's how this person feels. And that's putting them to shame, Ashe. Because this is the type of motherfucker that likes to fight with the Five of Wands. They like that battle. They like that one-on-one. They like to go back and forth. They like that. But not getting that from you is making them begin to feel otherwise about themselves or think otherwise. Because they feel like they're in their lower nature and you're not. And because they've been running away from that truth, God is sort of making it known more, you know. Now, how that is happening is there are going to be certain shifts that occur within your reality. It's sort of like as you evolve with every daily basis that comes and goes, every day and night that you experience, there is going to be evolution in that. There is going to be progress in that. Therefore, your life will be a testimony. All right, Ashe. So this person will be looking at that, looking at you, the testimony, Ashe, right? God is saying He uses people like this to show us our power, to show us our strength. And it comes in this form because it has to serve as a lesson to us for our own evolution and own healing, you know, and own character development. So thank this person for their behavior, their ways, because you're going to learn and grow and heal from this motherfucker, all right, and this situation as well. So with that being said, the negative energy that this person irrationally came towards you with, trying to get you out of character because their character is underdeveloped. They don't put in work within themselves. Like we have stated and established, they are a projector, a walking mirror effect type person, mirrored effect type life they live in. So they don't see the truth, they see the truth they want to create in their mind, the truth that fits their comfort zone. So you can just imagine the type of life this person lives. They live in illusion, Ashe. So God is saying that this fact should enable you and activate within you more value of how you are and your mindset, Ashe, because despite what you have gone through, despite the obstacles that you have faced, you allowed your character to develop, you allowed yourself to heal, even through the toughest, most traumatic situations. You still got yourself out of that. Like a phoenix, you rise. And it be high vibrational individuals that have spiritual rank, that have that type of capability. Those motherfuckers like yourself, all right? But this person here is a low vibrational person who is seeking to be like that. They wish, all right, for that. It's a dream life. Hence, switching lives, the theme for this episode 14, all right? Episode 4, not 14. All right. Episode 4 of 17 for split personality disorder. Ashe. So let's step furthermore into this energy God is saying and see what more we have to see, dissect, understand. What more needs to be revealed to us about this energy of a person here. All right. God is saying it's important to value yourself more, because clearly there is something about you that a lot of people would dream of only having, attaining, achieving for themselves within their own reality. So this situation, this person, this circumstance, this trauma, if you have any from this, should be transmuted. This pain that might have been caused, alright, should be transmuted into positivity, into light, because you should see power, God's love in this, your protection from energies like this, your higher level of consciousness from energies like this, so spiteful and envious and scorn of another person's grace. Ashe, God is real, alright? Let's tap in further here. Value yourself more than folk of it, alright? God is saying. Alright, look what we got here. Let's take a look. So the energies on the table, we have the card of remembrance, nostalgia, dreams in terms of wishful thinking type energy, all right? That's the Six of Cups, ruled by the sign of Scorpio. And then, okay, so I'm being called to take the Hierophant and crown the Six of Cups with it. All right, and move the Knight of Swords. All right, let's gather the narrative here. So there's a symbolic nature to this energy, because we have the Queen of Cups energy coming out twice. The Queen of Cups is symbolic to femininity, womanhood, motherly love, unexperienced motherly love. God is saying within this episode, within this regard, within this message, right? So we have the Lovers as well, the card of decisions, big decisions, any types of decisions. It's a decision-based card, decision-based energy. We have it twice because it's showing up at the bottom of this deck. However, it's reversed here. So bad decisions, bad choices, it goes both ways, God is saying, Ashe. And then lastly, we have the Emperor, reversed, the card of control, authority, power, leverage, advantage, all right? The Emperor reversed. This is Aries energy. So going back to the fact that there is And then we have the star at the bottom of the deck, the card of hope, the card of resilience, and the card of a rebellion nature within self, right? So coming back to the Queen of Cups reverse, God is saying this should be looked at more, dissected further, and tied down to the energy of the star reverse at the bottom of the deck here. In terms of hope, resilience, and rebellion nature within self. So God is saying there's a rebellious nature within this person's way of being. So much so that they do try and be a positive person, be of light and love, but within them they're not whole. Within them they don't take accountability of the things that need to be addressed. Therefore, they run away from a lot of things. So this is the type of person that lives in constant cover-up, constant need of a different life, constant need of a new high, a new spirit a new spirit that is thirsty within themselves that they need to quench. Now, whether that be through substances, psychological behaviors, psychological ways of thinking, God is saying this person tends to have also a sociopathic nature to them, where they can exist in society, right? As we've established, they can exist in society where they portray an image of being this polite civilian, but within they're a demon, or they're this devil energy, they're this negative entity that roams as a menace, a threat type energy to people, because they do a lot of bad things. They're a cover-up type person. They're the ones that walk in cloaked behavior, cloaked sort of energy. You don't see a lot of things that they get up to. They make sure that they cover up and hide everything. So we have the Lovers showing itself again. Look at what happened. Look at what happened for the Lovers to show up. I literally, and we have the Emperor. So the Lovers and the Emperor. The energy of control, authority, power, leverage, and advantage, followed by the energy of decisions, all types of decisions. Aries and Gemini energy combined. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a brainiac energy with a lucid way of thinking type energy. Someone that thinks they know, but then they're crazy. They think they have control, but then they lack control. They think they know, but they don't know much or anything at all. God is saying the Lovers. The lovers. So the Emperor can also be seen as a kind of dictatorship. Having authority sort of makes you the boss, right? It puts you in a position to be a boss. So it ties down to the energy of the Lovers. God is saying, we'll get to that in a moment. The unexpressed love that this person didn't experience is their mother's love. Coming back to the double Queen of Cups energy, and then going back to the rebellion nature within this person. We established at the bottom of the deck there was a star energy, resilience, and hope. All right. But in specific, we are looking at it within the energy in a form that it comes with as, rebellion nature within self. The cards take on many forms. They contain different energies. It just varies depending on what you were channeling and what you were tapped into and what comes out. But double Queen of Cups is really symbolic. This person doesn't have a mother's love. They never experienced feminine love. Therefore, they're really truly in their masculine energy. Hence, first energy that came out was the King of Pentacles reversed. We did reveal that we did establish that it's masculine earth energy, right? So that's very rigid earth, very, also it can be very, someone that is harmful also to themselves, or can be of harm to themselves. They very ruthless in their nature. So going back to the Lovers, the card of decisions, it came out twice. God is saying this person has made very big decisions and choices in their life at a young age that fucked up a lot of their progress. A lot of stagnancy therefore started being embedded within this person's life, because at a young age they did a lot of damage to their own life by making serious, big, unwise choices and decisions. Now that those are backfiring, those are coming back around full circle, they can see the stagnancy, they can see the lack of growth and progression. They can see their own unevolved, unhealed nature within themselves. They see it. God wants me to reference back the switching lives analogy. This person, the rebellion nature within themselves, like they don't want to be who they are. They see exactly what type of motherfucker they are. They don't want to be who they are. Isn't that so sad? I just saw the Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's also dark-spirited, feminine, earth energy. King of Pentacles reversed is also symbolic to dark-spirited, masculine, earth energy. So the earth energy, God is saying the reason it's in its earth form, the reason this person, their energy is coming out in earth form, rigid masculine energy, whether they're feminine or masculine, is because it's in its dark-spirited form, one, hence it's reversed. It always means dark-spirited, otherwise not what it needs to be or is often known as. It's reversed. So the King of Pentacles upright is a reliable individual, someone that has a lot of integrity and morals, right, and traditions. They go by that in life. They respect it. Therefore. But in the opposite, it's literally someone that is a floozy or someone that is seen as one, like they're cloaked with some loser type energy that they also see in themselves, like. And back to the damaged, big, unwise choices and decisions they made in the past, all right, that have caught up to them because they were too rebellious within themselves. This nature will be their downfall, and has always been, as it's also controlling them now. It's not like, it's sort of like this person, their unwise decisions and choices caused uncontrollable towers to fall in their life and caused them to become this ruthless, dark-spirited type energy, type way of being, type character, type mind, type heart, all right, type energy. It caused them to carry this type of spirit. This person is someone with deep, sorrowful energy. They literally don't want their own life. They don't want to live their own life. They don't want to be who they are. The Hermit energy, I'm being called to put these down, right? This deck of cards down, but we have the Hermit energy at the bottom of the deck. The Hermit is the card of the cloaked one, right? I feel that this person, something follows them in their life. God is saying we should look at the switching lives analogy in more depth. We've established here that this person, they feel like a loser. They feel like their life is not progressive. They feel like they're unevolved and unhealed. And all they want is a different identity. And they're seeking a new life, and they're targeting you. They're seeing you as that, as a target for that. Now, that irrationality within themselves is controlled by the projection and the narrative they choose to base their life on. Back to the unexperienced motherly love, they're ruthless, they're someone that doesn't think straight. Therefore, they don't have morals. And back to the fact that they're not even respected. So someone like that is, you can imagine, they're not okay, they're miserable, they're lost, all right? They don't have love surrounding them. I feel like this person, they would love to be loved. They would love that, like, on God. But this is someone that chooses to stay in negative energy and hate. This be a type of motherfucker, that when you, even around them, like, let's say friends, family, people close to them, whoever, right? Around this person, their energy, it feels draining because they're always complaining or always in a negative sort of mindset or always has negative things to say about people or always feels negative about life. And people like that, it's hard to be around them if you're not that sort of person. If you choose light, you won't resonate with those type of dark-spirited people. Instead, they will drain you. But good people try to get dark-spirited people outside of those circumstances. But God is saying this be a type of motherfucker that will drag you down with them. They're not interested in being of light. They want a new life. They don't give a fuck about who they are. So just be mindful of that. This is someone that you can't help. You can't save them. They need to be of deliverance and truth within themselves. Alright? For anyone to even have saving, they need to want it within self. That's how it comes. You have to align. 222, Ashe. 111 as well. We have the number 8 on the table. The 8 is also symbolic to infinity, links, type energy. This person here, they crave the love you receive in your reality. They crave the people that you have around you and how they see you in particular. They crave to be embraced in the same form. They crave your identity in that form, that likeness. Damn, that's deep. That makes them a very miserable type of motherfucker. To sit and compare your life to another individual like that. Now, this person, because that's what they want for themselves, they want to take it from you. They want to take another person's life from them because they want it for themselves. How pathetic, though. This person, they don't think straight. They're delusional. They suffer from a whole disorder here. So even if you were to even feel the type of way at this point, you need to understand this person is sickly. They're unevolved. They're unwell within themselves. Let's tap in further here. Let's tap in further. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the card of putting in the work, effort, constant dedication, constant effort, alright? That's Virgo energy with the 8 of Pentacles. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress, the card of spiritual ranking, the card of being favored, the card of being blessed. So this is ruled by Taurus and Libra, alright? And it's also the energy of the planet of Venus, the planet of love as well. So this person, they don't have a lot of love for things in their life. There's a few to little things that they can name that bring them joy. This person, there's 3 things they can list that genuinely make them happy. That's how miserable and unhappy they are within themselves. People like that, they have a lot to address, a lot to work on. They are very, very unhealed. That makes them very low vibrational. So the things they're willing to get up to, I mean, you can just imagine. This be the top motherfucker, I gotta say, Ashe. So this person is very worried about your progression. Oh, worry is an understatement. I split the deck on the card of worrying a lot, rather. This is the 9 of Swords reversed, the card of anxiety. It being reversed, it's sort of like insomnia, alright? This person is unable to rest. It's that deep for them, that worry of your progression, of your evolution of life. Look, splitting the deck again on the card of pain, 3 of Swords reversed, alright? So this person wants their wounds to be nurtured, healed, and taken care of. But no one seems to give them that attention. No one even seems to care about what they're dealing with, what they're going through. People tend to like sort of look the other way whenever this person comes around. That's a sad life to live, God is saying. You know how people be. And especially when you're not a good person, you know. So God is saying, the reason this person is worried about your progression is because they can see sort of like a bright future for you. It's like the enemy sees you and knows you in terms of potential, in terms of your greatness. Alright? This is this motherfucker. The devil type energy, a negative force and entity, alright? So this person here, it's sort of like they can see so well, so clear, all right? We have the Two of Cups coming out, and I'm being called to put it next to the card of devotion, constant effort, putting in the work, and it almost intricately in detail. Now, whether that be work on yourself, on your life, your love life, your socioeconomic status quo, your work, your career, God says those aspects this person looks at, all right? With the Two of Cups, the card of connectivity, all right? Bondage, attachment issues as well. This person has attachment issues. We've established that they have an attachment issue within this regard. They have an emotional attachment within your life and within you and where you are headed. So because of that, they always are going to look your direction. Look what we got here. Double Eight of Pentacles. This card of effort, devotion, and putting in the work is coming out twice, but it's coming out reversed at the bottom of the deck. But I'm being called to show it to you upright. So, damn. It's sort of like this person, they see you for who you are, so much so that they even see who you can become. And they see nothing but glory in that. That's what makes them worry a lot, brings them anxiety, makes them even have insomnia. Your greatness, Ashe. So God is saying, whoever this is to you, the relationship that they have with you, they were quick to underestimate who you were destined to be, who you're going to become. Hence, looking at you now, it's a scary sight. It's like forbidden fruits. I didn't realize, I didn't know, you know. But this person, they were wrong for how they moved, man. They were wrong for the underestimation. They were wrong for their belief system. They were wrong for their assumptions. They were wrong for how they went about everything. And they're still wrong now. We have the card of wishful thinking, wishful fulfillment in a way that lies upon its all aspects type shit. And I was called to place it on the card of decisions. I feel that this person bases their life on fantasy and illusion, chooses to move in that way, blindsiding people and manipulating people to sort of have their way, advantage, leverage, all right? And if they don't get that, they start to lose their mind, all right? They start to play a different game. They start to move in different ways. They start to want to do different things. That's what makes this person have, you know, that's that sociopathic nature to it. Hence, you know, when you have split personality disorder, it's like you channel those spirits, right? And you're a channeler of spirits, therefore you avoid to any sort of spirit. You can be used as a vessel to dark spirits because you are able to be a host to those dark spirits. That's why people that like drama, people that hate peace, people that embrace the darkness, people that embrace being dark spirited are people you need to stay away from at all times, alright? Like this type of motherfucker, this type of person we dealing with here. Alright? So God is wanting me to conclude episode 4 of 17 for split personality disorder. The theme was titled Switching Lives, and we've dissected what that was about. So I will see you guys on the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me on the Prophetic Vessel Show. Alright, Ashe. If you're keen on booking me for my services, I offer dream interpretations, alright, love readings, spiritual path readings, as well as messages from God as well. My one-on-one sessions are currently closed, but I will be reopening those in 4 months. So if you're still keen, you may wait. Alright, Ashe. Thank God, praise be to Ra, Allah, Source, the Divine, God. Alright. I love you all. Bye.